A-E-I-O-U, and it's going to sound a little bit like the bingo song. Let's sing it. A-E-I-O-U, 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 and vowel was his name. Oh, are y'all trying to sing it with me, okay? A-E-I-O-U, 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 and vowel was his name. Oh, good job. Y'all can sing really, really well. I love how you're singing. Well, today we're going to talk about some vowels, and let's look at our learning target real quick before we get started. Students will be able to recognize, read, and write 1 and 2 syllable words with the short and long vowel sounds. All right, y'all try reading that with me, okay? Read it with Miss Wall. Students will be able to recognize, read, and write 1 and 2 syllable words with the short and long vowel sounds. Great. So we're going to look at this chart right here. I want to see if you can tell me these letters after I write them. A, E, I, O, U. Now what are those letters called? That's right, vowels. Let's put that right here, vowels. These letters are called vowels. And our vowels have 2 sounds. They can have a short sound and they can have a long sound. Let's look at these letters right here. I want you to repeat them after me. A, E, I, O, U. Good. Now we're going to look at each letter and talk about the short and the long sound for the vowels. Let's look at the A. A says a. Repeat that with me. A says a. Good. A can also say a long vowel sound, which is A. It says its name. And we can also have an A right here. We're going to label this short vowels. And we're going to label this one long vowels. Okay? Now with our short vowels, it's going to say a. A says a for short vowels, and A says a, it says its name, for long vowel sound. Let's look at each sound, and we're going to come up with some words that go with the short sound and the long sound. All right, let's get some words. Let's see, Jenny, can you tell me a word that will go in the short vowel sound side of a? Good, bag. That's right. B-ag, bag. B-A-G, b-ag. See that A right there is a short sound vowel, a. All right, Johnny, can you tell me a word that could go under the long A sound? That's right, bait, b-ate, bait. B-A-I-T, bait. Okay, so does anybody notice what the difference is when we spell our words that have a short sound and a long sound? Tim, can you tell me? That's right. Bag, it only has 1 vowel, a. That's right. And the long vowel sound, what do you think? What do we notice in that word? Allie, can you tell me what we notice in that word that has the long A sound? That's right. It's got two vowels. Has A and I. Anytime there's a word that has two vowels, the first vowel is going to say its name. B-ate. And the second vowel is going to be silent. I've always heard of this little this little saying that when you have two vowels together like that, the first one's going to do the talking and the second one's going to do the walking. It's just there to keep him company. So the first vowel is going to say its name. B-ate. B-ate. See, we didn't hear the I in that word, did we? Okay, let's try some more vowels. Let's do an E. So E has two sounds as well. Let's put E right here for the short side and E right here for the long side. All right, let's come up with some words that have a short sound and a long sound for E. Our short E is going to sound like eh, eh, eh. Can y'all say that with me? Eh, eh, eh. Good. Now our long side is going to say its name, just like A says its name for the long vowel. E is going to say its name for the long vowel. So what do you think E is going to say? That's right. E is going to say E. It's going to say its name. Let's think of some words that we can put on the short E sound with the sound eh in it. Let's see. Wyatt, can you tell me a word that can have the eh sound in it? The short E sound for eh? Pet. That's a good one. I like that. Pet. Let's spell it P-E-T. Pet. All right. Let's get a word for the long E sound. Let's see. Avon, can you tell me a word that has the long E sound and it's going to say its name? That's right. Leaf. Leaf. We have lots of leaves falling right now, don't we? Because it's fall and it's getting cold. All the leaves are falling. So let's write the word leaf. L-E-A-F. All right. Now what do y'all notice about these words? That's right. Pet has one vowel. It has a short sound. Et, pet. And what about the long E word for leaf? Adelie, can you tell me that again? That's right, good. E-A, it has two vowels in it. So which one are we going to hear if we have two vowels in it if it has an E-A? That's right, we're going to hear the E because E is going to say its name and A is silent. So we can always think E says the talking and A is doing the walking. He is giving E some company in this word. So, leaf. We don't hear the A. It's silent. It's giving E some company. Leaf. Leaf. All right, y'all say it with me. Leaf. Leaf. Good job. All right, let's do some with the I sound. All right, I. All right, let's put short over this side and long on this side. All right, let's see. Henry, can you tell me a word that has the short sound in for it? Good job. Big. B-I-I-G. Big. All right, so let's write that word. Big. 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 B-I-G. Big. All right, let's get a word for the long I sound. Let's see. Marquise, can you tell me a word that has the long I sound in it? Remember, it's going to say its name. Good job, that's right. Light. Light has the long I sound. L-I-G-H-T. Light. All right, let's go ahead and do an O. Let's do O. All right, right, so this side is short vowels and this side is long vowels. Let's get a word for our short vowel. Let's see. Tim, can you tell me another word for a short vowel sound that has the ah sound in it? That's right, log. Good. L, og. All right, y'all help me spell it. L, L, og. L, og. L, O, G. Log. Good job. All right, let's do one for the long vowel sound. Remember, it's going to say its name. So let's see. Sarah, can you tell me a word that has the long sound for I in it? It's long sound O in the word. O. So it's going to say its name. O. That's good. That's right. Hope. Hope. Now let's look at this word, how it's spelled. H-O-P-E. Now this one has an E at the end, and we can call him the sneaky E because he doesn't say anything. He's just there to kind of give them some support, and it's going to make the O say O. The long O sound. Hope. Okay, good job. All right, we have one more vowel left. What is it? That's right, U. Good job. So let's see, U. Let's put U right here. We've got U, short U, and then we have a long U. Okay? All right, short U says what? That's right, Short U says kind of like you're jabbing or something hits you in the belly. Okay, now long U says its name, and what's its name? That's right, U. Good. So let's come up with some words that have the short U sound and the long U sound. Remember, short U says long U says U. It says its name. All right, let's see. Rory, can you tell me a word that has the short U in it? Good, that's right. Hut. H-U-T. Hut. Okay, now let's come up with a word that has the long U in it. Let's see. Let me call on. Oh, I love how you're sitting. Yes. Jan, can you tell me a word that has the long U sound in it? Good. That's a great word. Tube. Tube. That's kind of a hard U to say. We have an accent down here in the South, and it's just hard to say the U sometimes in our words. So tube. T. Now help me spell it. T-U-B-E. Tube. We hear the U sound, and it says its name because why? Can somebody tell me why we hear the U in this word instead of the short sound? That's right, good, I like that answer. Because it has a sneaky E, and when we have two vowels together, it's going to make the first vowel say its name. U, tube. Good. All right, so now we are going to play our game. We have a game called A-E-I-O-U, and it's kind of played like the red light, green light. Have y'all ever heard of that song or that game? Well, it's kind of played like that. So we're going to have a leader, and let's see, Wyatt, can you come up here and be our leader? And you're going to stand right here. You're going to face the board. You're going to turn around and face the board, and you're going to say the letters A-E-I-O-U in place of green light, red light. Now everybody else, y'all stand up and y'all walk to the back of the classroom and face this way. So when the leader, which is Wyatt, turns around, his back is going to face y'all. Before he says the end of the vowels, when he says you have to be up here before he gets finished saying the vowels. So, all right, Wyatt, turn around and face the board, and you're going to say A-E-I-O-U, okay? And when the rest of y'all, when y'all hear him say that, Y'all, when he starts, y'all need to try to come up as quickly as possible. Remember, we don't run in our classroom, so you've got to be very careful. Just walk quickly, and try to get to Wyatt before he finishes saying you. Now, if you come up here and you touch him, tap him on the shoulder before he finishes saying you, then you've won the game. And you can get to be the leader. But if you don't get up here before he finishes saying A, E, I, O, U, and he might say it slow, he might say it fast, you just got to be ready, because green light, red light, that's kind of how we play it, isn't it? When you say green light and then turn around, and the people have to stop, right? So it's kind of like that. So when he says A, E, I, O, U, and he turns around, you got to freeze, okay? And you got to stop right where you're at. So if you hadn't made it up here to him, then you got to go all the way back to the other side of the room until you are able to reach him, okay? Let's play that a few times, okay? All right, Wyatt, go ahead. Oh, y'all almost made it, didn't you? That was fun. Let's do it again. All right, Wyatt, turn back around, and you can say it how fast or how slow you want to say it, okay? Oh, y'all almost made it again. Y'all got to freeze when he stops. When he turns around and says you got to stop. All right, Wyatt, do it one more time. And nobody came up here just yet because you turned around so fast saying A, E, I, O, U. All right, do it one more time, okay? Oh, Jan reached you. Oh, that's so good. Jan, you were quick that time. All right, so Jan, you get to be the leader this time. All right, Jan, I'm going to let you have a turn, and then we're going to start getting into groups. All right, so Jan, go ahead and do your turn for A, E, I, O, U. All right, everybody else has to go back to the other side of the classroom, and when she says A, E, I, O, U, and when she turns around, y'all got to make sure you're up here before she finishes saying you, okay? All right, Jan, go ahead. Oh, all right, let's do that one more time. All right, say A, E, I, O, U, and you can say it as fast or slow as you want to as well. Oh, good job. All right, so let's all sit back down on the rug. We're going to get into our reading groups, and I'm going to tell you exactly what we're doing before we go, okay? So we have my group, the teacher group. We are going to, you're going to bring your journal, okay? Bring your journal. When we get separated into groups, go grab your journal out of your desk and bring it to my table, and then we're going to play a game where we have a bucket that says short vowels, and we have a bucket that says long vowels, and we also have some little words right here that we're going to separate into the long and short vowel tubs. So Miss Wall, or the leader over there, is going to hold up a word, and you're going to read it. If it's a long vowel sound, you're going to put it in the long vowel bucket. If it's a short vowel sound, you're going to put it in the short vowel bucket. And then once you figure out which one it is, we're going to write it in, you're going to write it in your journal, okay? All right, so I'm going to do one real quick. Ride, ride. What do you think? Where do you think that's going to go, in the short or long vowel? Sarah, what do you think? That's right. Long vowel, I, because we hear the sound I and it's saying its name, so it's going to go in the long vowel sound side. All right, let's do one more. All right, hot, hot. What do you think, Henry? Hot. That's right. It's a short vowel sound, so we're going to write our word on in our journal, hot, and then we're going to put this in the short vowel sound. So when we come to my table, that's what we're going to do there, okay? All right, and then if you are in the group that is going to your desk for your iReady group, you will work on your teacher assignments and work on the lesson that says short vowels and long vowels, and I want you to work on that while you're at your desk for iReady. And then if you're over at the back table for the independent group, working by yourself, you're going to have a worksheet, and we have to sort these words. It says sorting words with frog and toad. Y'all notice frog and toad? They're both what? Are they the same kind of animal? That's right, they are. And the short vowels are going to come over here. Long vowels will go on this side of the chart. And here's your words right here in the little pictures. You're going to read the word. If it has a long sound, you're going to put it in the long vowel side. If it's a short sound, you're going to put it on the short vowel side. Okay? All right, so the directions says cut out the words. So you'll have scissors and glue over there. You're going to cut out the words, and then you're going to glue the long and short vowel words in the correct column. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get our groups.